My wife lied to the doctor about feeding our 2-month-old scrambled eggs. My daughter is 2 months old, and somehow my wife thinks that means she can eat mashed potatoes, applesauce, fruit juice, and even fucking sweet tea. I wish I was joking. The pediatrician told us flat out, don't give her anything but formula until she's at least 4 months old. 4 to 6 months is the safe range. But my wife? Nah, she doesn't care. She literally said to me, I'm the mom. I know better than some doctor. Meanwhile, our daughter is miserable. She's constipated constantly, grunting and crying for hours every single night. My wife just goes, oh, it's colic. No, it's not. It's you jamming table food into a newborn's stomach because you feel like it's fine. I've begged her. I've sat her down, calm as possible, and told her, please, just go back to formula. She's clearly in pain, but she brushes me off, tells me I'm overreacting. And when I'm not home, when I'm working long shifts, she's feeding her everything but formula. At most, 1 or 2 bottles a day. The rest, whatever's in our damn fridge. And then came the morning I lost it. I had the day off and went to make our daughter a bottle. Meanwhile, my wife is standing there stirring scrambled eggs and oatmeal for the baby, 2 months old. I said, you're not seriously feeding her that, are you? And she said, don't fill her up with formula. She needs to eat this first. That was it. I told her flat out no. I made the bottle and fed our daughter anyway. She started yelling at me about how I was disrespecting her instincts as a mother. I told her instincts don't override science. She told me to shut up if I'm not the one staying home all day. We argued for like 30 minutes straight, and the baby was just watching us. Miserable, fussy, hungry. A few days later, we had a pediatrician appointment. My wife starts complaining about how our daughter cries all night and never poops and must have colic. The doctor nods and asks, and what are you feeding her? And my wife, without even blinking, goes, just formula? I sat there in disbelief. She just straight up lied. And the doctor started talking about colic treatments and soothing techniques like we're doing everything right. I couldn't take it. I cut her off and said, no, that's not true. She's been feeding her mashed potatoes, applesauce, juice, scrambled eggs, even sweet tea. The doctor's whole vibe changed. She looked right at my wife and said, you need to stop immediately. This is why your daughter's screaming. Her digestive system isn't ready for that. You're putting her at risk of serious issues. I thought finally she'd snap out of it, maybe be embarrassed, or at least show concern. But instead, she turns to me in the car and starts screaming that I ratted her out, that I made her look like a bad mother, that the doctor's advice is just a recommendation and she doesn't have to listen. And I snapped. I told her, you're being a selfish little twat. You care more about being right than our daughter's health. And that was it. She told me to leave, told me to go stay at my parents' place until she decides to forgive me. And now I'm here, packing a bag, wondering how the hell trying to protect my own baby got me kicked out of my house.